This is the lower 6th PE CRGS group, and this podcast is about Schema. Schema is a build-up of experiences stored in the long-term memory, which can be adapted in order to meet the demands of a new situation.
There are 4 memory items from which the experiences are gathered. Items 1 and 2 are known as recall schema. These have 2 functions: to store information about the production of the generalised movement and to start or initiate the movement.
Item 1 is specifically known as the knowledge of initial conditions and relates to whether the player has experienced a similar situation before. For example, in rugby, seeing a defender come towards you.
Item 2 is called knowledge of response specifications, which involves having knowledge of what to do in this situation, for example knowing whether to pass, dummy or kick.
Items 3 and 4 are known collectively as recognition schema. Their functions are to control the movement throughout its execution and to evaluate the effectiveness of the performance.
Memory item 3 is called knowledge of sensory consequences and applies to kinethesis. For example, the attacker would need to know how hard to pass the ball or when to play a dummy pass.
The final item is called knowledge of movement outcome and involves knowing what the outcome is likely to be as a result of the skill just performed. This is acquired through practicing the skill over and over. In this example, this is knowing the defender is going to fall for the dummy pass.
Schema is formed through practice, and the player should be able to transfer what they know from training situations into novel situations.
Thank you for listening.